Good morning. Today I'm going to be travelling the world from the comfort of my kitchen. So basically, like everyone else on the entire planet, I'm feeling very starved of travel and just different cultures and cuisines. Hence, therefore, I'm going to do a day of eating foods from around the world, as you read from the title. For breakfast, we are going to be in Norway, sort of a bit of a Scandi influence, if you will. So from my extensive research, I have found out that they eat a lot of open-faced sandwiches, boiled eggs, lots of like soured yogurts, dairy products, pickled veggies, lots of cured meat, smoked salmon, things like that, which actually doesn't sound too far off from what I would have in my dream world every single day. Got it. Because they love rye bread, I love rye bread. They love boiled eggs, I love boiled eggs. Also, can you tell? I think it's pretty obvious that I've literally just woke up. My voice, like, why is it so deep? So when I do my eggs, I prefer to have a nice, like, runny yolk, so I normally do it for 5.5 minutes. But all the pictures I've seen, it seems to be more of a firm yolk, more of a hard-boiled egg, which, excuse me, toaster, I can deal with. It's fine by me. It's not my preferred, but I'm not going to complain because this breakfast is already sounding delightful. So basically, I'm going to boil it for 6.5 minutes instead. Did I say that? Radishes aren't the freshest, but I'm going to use them. I should really quickly pickle these, shouldn't I? Vinegar. Yeah, it's definitely a lot firmer than I normally have it. Cream cheese chic. I know that looks like an offensive amount of cream cheese, but I promise it was good. Tomatoes. I also saw a lot of cucumber happening, but I ate all that yesterday. And I've got the radishes that I pickled really quickly. It's probably actually not really pickled at all. Hasn't had enough time. Dill seems to be quite the common herb with Scandi dishes. I always associate it with, if you think like mustard and dill, it reminds me of Swedish things. Yum! I've done a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. Major Scandi vibes. Major. I mean, you tell me, but I'd say that's pretty spot on. Taste test. So, full disclosure, I did have to cook another egg because the first one I made was way too runny, so I just ate that one. I made another one which was a bit more firm. I know traditionally it would be like a soured yogurt or like a skyr sort of topping on the bread, but I only decided I was doing this video today, so I just used what I had and I used a bit of cream cheese. I mean, like I said, this is probably the breakfast that is most similar to what I'd have anyway. It just goes so well together, and I can see how with a bit of like smoked salmon or pickled herring, that would be literally next level. I get a lot of messages and DMs thinking it's weird that I don't have sweet breakfasts. Like, I had oats like every day for at least a year of my life, so I'm like, I can only do them very rarely, but also I prefer something like this in the morning. Personally, I can't imagine waking up and thinking, oh, I really want a ripe banana and maple syrup. Sorry. So yeah, you'll have to let me know if this is more Norwegian, Danish. I'm feeling like it's more Norwegian than anything else. Let me know. So it's about mid-morning now. Well, no, that's just simply not true. 12 o'clock. I thought I'd have like a little pick-me-up, a little caffeinated beverage. I'm gonna go for really like obscure drink. It's called matcha. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine because, no, yeah, I know I have matcha literally all the time, but that's just because I really like it, and if it ain't bro, and it kind of fits in with the theme of this video, but I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I am gonna have an iced matcha because it is a whopping 16 degrees outside. My guy, I know 16 degrees isn't like that hot, but bloody hell, for the northeast of England, get out the sombreros. This is how pale I feel. That sun, I could just... Anyway, let's make a drink. So the gods of 2016 Tumblr actually called and they told me that I had to drink it out of a mason jar. So, well, technically it's a Kilner jar, which is a little bit more classy. We move. Some ice. Is that enough? So let me just tell you real quick what I do. Gotta make sure it's ceremonial grade, and the way you can tell that it's a good matcha is if it's like a really nice rich green colour, and that looks like the swamp, so you know it's going to be good. And then I take my matcha scoop. This is the equivalent to a gram, and that's about half a teaspoon. So really, you don't need much, lads. Also adding an immunity blend because I'm a wellness freak. And then, ladies and gents, we're going to take hot water from the kettle, but crucially not boiling water, because if you use boiling water it's going to burn the tea, it's going to make a really bitter flavour. And then whisk it for about 30 seconds. Got to make sure all the clumps are out. I probably should have used a bigger bowl, but this bowl is really pretty. Milk meat frother. I'm going to try not to spill it this time because I am notorious for spilling it. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. Yes, with the spill, we love that. So the likelihood of this is I have completely bastardized it in the way that Westerners always do, but that's just the way that I've been making my matchas recently, so please don't come for me. And while I'm here, I might as well say that if I'm going to enjoy all the glorious riches that Asian culture provides us, like matcha, like anime, just everything, you know, then I have to be more vocal when it comes to Asian hate. So I've been doing a lot of reading recently. I'm going to leave some resources and links below. So yeah, cheers. Bloody lovely. Am I going to be really irritating and add a slurp sound every time I take a sip? Probably. I need to know how to make my matchas last longer because I always end up finishing them in about 1.5 minutes. So as if by magic, we have travelled all the way to India for lunch. I could easily just have the leftover lentil curry in the fridge. However, you deserve more than that, and I deserve more than that. So I'm gonna make some baked samosas. Let's rephrase that. I'm gonna attempt to make some baked samosas, okay? And again, another disclaimer, this is not gonna be traditional, so apologies. So in here we've got potatoes, onions, carrots, peas, lots of spices, and a bit of curry paste. This is also definitely not a samosa dough. This is just a basic Jamie Oliver recipe that I found online for a dough, so. It's samosa inspired. Just on Google Images, looking up how to fold it. Absolutely not. No, no, no. I mean, the fact that this is my best one says a lot, because that is horrendous. Do you know what? I mean, they don't look like samosas. Well, kind of. I mean, obviously they're not traditional, but I really thought I did something, didn't I? They look like scones. A number of things went wrong. I overstuffed them, I used the wrong dough, I didn't follow a recipe, but I don't doubt that they're gonna taste nice. But once again, many apologies to everyone who's offended by this. I am offended by this. So I did also warm up a bit of the leftover curry just because I had a feeling the samosas would go wrong. But I'm gonna give them a go, because who knows, they could be game-changing. Yum. It's more like a pasty, like a pastry. Mmm. I mean, to be fair, tastes exquisite. Pretty good. And we know the dal is just a winner every single time. Nothing else to say about that. Always nicer the next day as well. I gave myself too much of a hard time. Sure, it's not traditional, sure it's not a proper samosa, but it's not going to stop me from eating it though. For dinner, we're gonna have, I'm gonna have Turkish food because I've never actually had, I look so green in this light. Is that better? Because I've never actually had Turkish food before, and when I think of Turkish food I think like kebabs, koftas. So we actually have a local Turkish restaurant that are doing delivery, so we're gonna put in an order now. I've got to have a look at the menu actually. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Can I get a selection of sides instead of... Okay, I think I'm gonna go for saksuka, hummus, and the vine leaves. Hiya, we've rang a few times before, but you know the vegetarian guvek? Could that be served as a starter instead of a main meal with rice? Yeah. Just for a bit of context, I wanted to try a little bit of everything, so I've ordered one of the mains as a meze, so I had to ring up and sort of clarify that with the man. Anyway.
And then the £7 half a price as well.
Okay, that's brilliant, thank you. Which one's the vine leaves? Did I get that?
Was that not the one with the... Oh, no, that's that, isn't it?
The food has arrived early. Nope. These will be my vine leaves. By the way, I'm not going to try and pronounce the Turkish version of it just because I'm going to butcher the pronunciation anyway, so...
You shall.
Stuffed vine leaves. I'm guessing the smaller ones are my sides. As I said, I went for like a meze situation because I wanted to taste test a little bit of everything. Thing is, this is definitely going to be authentic, so it's a proper taste of... Where is it? Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey, yes.
It's definitely authentic because salad, it's from a Turkish restaurant. And I'm pretty sure their like tagline is authentic Turkish cuisine. So... Oh. Is it mine? I think it is. I think that's the guavec because it's.
Hi, for some reason I keep calling the guavec guavec. I don't know why it's not written guavec.
Wow. Oh, is that hummus? Oh.
Yes, you got.
Yes. So we have a vegetarian guavec with aubergine and stuff. This is, I have no idea, like shashuka thing. Peppers, potatoes, aubergine, and then I'm most excited about the stuffed vine leaves. I'll do a little taste test of everything on camera and then I will enjoy this without filming myself. Just because that's better for everyone, isn't it? The stuffed vine leaves. It's got like a pickly flavour. So obviously stuffed with white rice and a nice dressing, a bit of spicy dressing. This is the vegetarian guavec. It's cold. Sorry, that was the sasuka. I don't know what's happening, but I do know that everything tastes nice with hummus. I tried to get things that I haven't tried before. It's good. I love this. I get along with aubergine, I have to tell you. It's quite joyous, really, isn't it? So I'm gonna eat this. So yeah, they gave me a full-size guavec. The guavec is hot. Shashuka is cold. So it's meant to be. I think so, because it's part of, oh yeah, it's the cold meze. The aubergine's really good though. Bowie! I'm going to sign off the video now, have this yogurt and say thank you for watching. That's pretty much it. If you want to see more like this, then just let me know and I'll see you next time.